Hi, I'm Corey Hall. I've served as a residency counselor at Collington for nearly 8 years. And one of the reasons I wanted to reach out like this is I think more than ever, it's important for us to engage one another and to try to connect. And as counterintuitive as it is for me as a Gen Xer to use these different mediums, I think we need to try to find ways to connect with one another. And yesterday I was talking with a prospective resident friend of mine, and she just had the most positive attitude. You know, I was asking her how she's spending her time with the quarantine, and she was positive, and she talked about using that as a time to get organized and to do some downsizing and to do some preparation for the future. And it got me thinking. I wonder if all of us can do a little bit of that, a little bit of creative or constructive distraction, and do some future planning for when we do make it through all of this. And for me personally, one of the reasons I wanted to try to reach out is it's important for me. You know, I've spent the last decade of my career working with prospective residents and trying to help guide them and inform them and help them make arguably the most important transition and decision of their lives. And I'm having a little bit of vocational dissonance here because I'm used to spending my days meeting with people and touring the campus with them. So I thought in these extraordinary times that maybe we could, through this forum, talk about some of the common themes that we typically discuss and some frequently asked questions. And I guess a caveat that I would offer, though, is a chat like this is certainly not a replacement for visiting a community. And my unsolicited counsel to anyone looking at any retirement community, whether it's Collington or in the Kendall Fold or anywhere, you know, the most important thing you can do is to visit a community and especially to meet the people who live there. You know, to try the best you can to get that inside perspective, to immerse yourself, and especially to meet the people who call that community home. You know, I try to remind people that joining a community like this it's not a real estate transaction. It's not like buying a home. There's a relational element. It's joining a community of people. And the more you can get a sense of the people who live there and who call that community home, the better served you're going to be. You know, I often talk about there's an objective and a subjective side to this process of looking at communities. And certainly there's objectivity to it. You know, the pricing has to make sense, the finances. You want to make sure you look at the healthcare rating and rankings. But I think equally, if not more important, is the subject side, you know, the people side, the flesh and blood component, and making sure that the people that you're going to be in community with, you know, for the rest of your lives are going to be people who inspire you and compel you, and not people who drive you crazy. So that's one of the real reasons I wanted to reach out.